Welcome to Axxon Next 4.1 Operator Training video. This video will cover security desk basics. This is a pre-configured custom layout with several cameras and a map. The interface of Axxon Next 4.1 is very user-friendly and intuitive. When you click a live camera, you can see the control buttons appear on top of the video footage. There is a timeline under a tile and the archive selection button. Click on this button to enter the archive playback mode. Now you are in an archive mode. Here you can see the archive navigation buttons. Play and pause. Select the beginning and ending of the video footage part that you want to export. Switch to the next or previous recording. Go to the next or previous frame. And speed up or slow down the current playback speed. Use the mouse and navigate in the archive just by moving the timeline. Or hold it to increase the playback speed. There is another way to navigate to the exact part of the video archive. Click the time display on the upper right-hand corner of the viewing tile. Type in the exact hour, minute and second to jump to the video footage part you're looking for. To add a comment, press this button. Type in the comment, and mark it on the footage if required. Let's do an export. Navigate using the timeline. Set the beginning and the end of the export range. To export the selected portion of the video footage, press this button. Choose a file format for export and press Export. When the export process is completed, click on the Open Folder button to open the folder with the exported file. To play the exported file, use any third-party player that supports the exported file format. Press this button to close the export panel. To make the investigations easier, you can crop the image, or zoom in, and zoom out, using the mouse wheel. Let's switch back to the live video mode. There is a side panel for the navigation which is called Archive Navigation Panel. Using this slider you can fully control the playback. Moving it to the right and to the left adjusts the playback speed. It works the same way as a jog dial and returns to its default position after you release it. Use this buttons to speed up or slow down the current playback speed. Double-click on the video frame opens the stream in a bigger window. A click on the timeline in live video mode takes you back to the archive mode. After finding the exact part of the video footage in the archive, you can export it. These buttons allow you to set the beginning and ending of the export range. If there is no need to export the whole frame of the video footage, you can set the frame area of export. Click this button to set a privacy mask, which is very flexible and can be configured the way you want. And a button to export selected archive sector. Masking allows you to hide complex or irrelevant areas of the frame, so that they do not appear in an exported file. You can set an unlimited number of masks. The masked area is filled in with black in the exported file. After applying all required export settings and masks, proceed to Export menu by clicking Export button. In this menu you can also adjust the time period for export. Choose a file format for export. There are 5 different options for export formats: JPG, PDF, MKV, AVI and XE. Let's export the selected footage to AVI with a password and a short comment. When the export process is completed, click on the Open Folder button to open the folder with the exported file. Let's switch back to the live video mode. There is a button on the right side which is called All to Archive, that allows you to switch all the cameras to the archive mode. Now all the cameras on the layout are displayed on the timeline and you can navigate through the archives of all the cameras simultaneously. Gray line on top of the video indicates that currently the camera is in an archive playback mode. Scroll and zoom the timeline using the mouse. The slider can also be used for simultaneous navigation through the archives of multiple cameras. Archives from multiple number of cameras can also be exported just by selecting the beginning and the end of the portion to be exported. Click the Export button after choosing the range to be exported. Now let's export the data to XE file. By exporting to XE file you get the video footage data in our generic file format and Axxon player in one container. It means that the exported file is protected and can be viewed on any PC without a need to install additional software or codecs. All the archives from the selected cameras are exported to a single file and the navigation can be done through all the cameras simultaneously. Use the mouse to navigate through the archive. Double-click on one of the exported channels opens it in a full window mode. Use this button to take snapshots. Click the menu on the left side to switch between exported channels. Use the mouse wheel to scroll and zoom in and out during the playback. That makes Axxon Player a unique and really useful solution as a part of Axxon Next VMS. Double-click on the video footage to switch back to multi-camera view. Click All to Live Video Mode button to close the Archive navigation panel. Let's switch back to the layouts. On the left side there is a panel called Objects. It helps you navigate through all your devices and configure the layouts. Drag and drop cameras from the Objects panel to the layout and adjust it depending on your preferences. Hardware can be displayed by servers or by groups of the equipment. Objects panel lists all video cameras connected to Axxon Next. To search for a specific camera, just type in its details. Double-click on a camera in the list opens up a layout with that camera. Camera Search panel allows you to perform search through all the cameras in the system, with a quick preview of the video streams from those cameras. Drag and drop a camera to the layout, to warp it and set the angle of view. Let's review all the possible reactions the alarms can be handled with. The alert is also displayed on the map. The camera icon and the field of view of the camera are highlighted in red. Each alarm event is displayed on Alarms panel as follows. At this panel you can click on the Play button to start playback of the alarm recording. When you double-click on Preview, the playback starts at the camera screen, and here you can process an alarm using 3 colored buttons. There are 3 different possible reactions you can apply for each of the alarms. Each alarm can be investigated separately and marked as a confirmed alarm, as a suspicious alarm that needs further investigation, or as a false alarm. To go to the beginning of the alarm event, click on the small button on the right. On this layout there is a multi-layer map at the bottom. You can adjust it and change the angle of view. To enter immersion mode, just double-click on the camera icon on the map. You can also navigate within your facility by clicking the camera icons while in immersion mode. Scrolling the mouse wheel zooms in and out the video stream and a map at the same time. The control on the right allows to adjust the transparency of the video footage. To minimize the map window, press this button on the map controls. To open the map in full screen 2D, press the map control button.